Have you guys ever looked at something and wondered how it got there, how it was made? You think about something that's very intricate and how it was built and the things that went into making it work and happen. Or maybe even thought about the fact that after you do something, a physical exercise, your pulse is racing, you put your fingers on your wrist, and your heart's racing, and in the way that your body responds to those things, that your eyes can adjust in the dark, that your blood knows how to make a scab. Have you ever thought about different things like that? The intricacies of life, the crazy pieces of the way things happen, the way things go. Life is a weird thing. There are strange complexities in our world that at nighttime, in this expanse of darkness, that you have these stars and this moon, and you might catch a shooting star, or even the way that you might think that you see one and it's just an airplane. I don't know, different things like that. The creation is both complex and strange, but it's beautiful. And I know that we talked about this yesterday, and I couldn't stop thinking about it since yesterday, so that's why I want to elaborate it on a little bit more. I talked more about the relational aspect of Genesis, the beginning of Genesis yesterday, and now I want to talk more about you specifically, about me, about us as individuals. Yes, we were made to be in relationship, but God made us fearfully and wonderfully. He made us very specifically for a reason, with a purpose. There is a phrase in Latin, and I might botch this, but I believe it's pronounced ex nihilo, and it means out of nothing. And it's something that's attributed when people think about Genesis, because God spoke creation into being. It was out of nothing. It was ex nihilo, and it's this idea that God's power and his creativity and his majesty and his greatness and his goodness and his grandness exploded out into creation. And that also includes us. And so one of the things that I want you to hear right now, it's going to be a short lesson today, that you were made for a purpose. You were made for a reason, that you are beautiful, that you are smart, that you are filled with purpose because God made you that way. And I'm not talking about outward beauty, outward appearance beautiful. I'm not talking about a world standard. I'm talking about the fact that when there's a sunrise, why is it beautiful? We don't call sunrises good looking. We don't call sunrises hot or attractive. We call sunrises beautiful. We call them pretty. Why? Because they're awe-inspiring. A sunset. When you are out in nature, I'm really hoping our summer trip happens because I want to be out in nature and see all kinds of cool stuff with you guys if you're a high schooler. And but the thing that I want you to hear today, right now, is that God made us out of nothing, but that doesn't mean we are nothing. We were made with purpose. We were made to do something great and valuable. And I've read the studies. We've talked about it before in youth group about anxiety and depression and the way that we see ourselves, and how it's skewed, that there are a lot of things in the world that make us see ourselves in a way that God didn't intend for us to see ourselves in that way. So I want you guys to do two things. The first thing I want you to do is to take a moment and don't think about the negative aspects of your life, of the things that you think about yourself. Take a few minutes and think about the positives that you have, your strengths, your creativity, your passions, the things that you're good at. So that's the first thing I want you to do. Second thing, today's devotional was inspired by this again, Simple Truth. And I want to just read what they have to say. And this is the second thing I want for you guys to do. Tonight, find some alone time in a location with no interruptions. So it could be a room, it can be outside, it can be, find somewhere where there are no interruptions and no other people. Leave your phone down, don't do anything. Maybe take a journal if you want and a Bible, but don't take anything else. Focus on an object if you're in a room, or gaze into space if you're outside. Contemplate how that object or space is ordered, how it's made, what makes that something, whatever it is. God pays attention to every detail, from the smallest quirk in us to the supernova billions of miles away. God is interested in the details that form you, your joys, your sorrows, your doubts, everything. Just start sharing it with him. Lay it down before God, and then spend a minute in quiet. Just listen. So do that. Think about things that God has given you that are strengths and passions and you're good at, but then find somewhere without interruptions. Focus on something and how it's made, and just thank God that he has made you in the same way. So hope you guys are well. I miss you guys. Stay warm in this crazy, cold, snowy weather in the middle of April. And I know that I miss you guys. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.